Listen, I've always been an Xbox and Nintendo guy, so I've never got to experience anything on the PlayStation 4. But oh baby, once I saw that beautiful games lineup for the PlayStation 5, they reeled me in like a fish. That was the correct decision. I got to play one of the best superhero games ever. Welcome to Play It by Tier, a series where we review a variety of games and movies and place them onto an ever-growing tier list. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4 and remastered for the PlayStation 5. Insomniac's crack at the Arachnid Power superhero is an amazing leap forward for the future of open-world adventure games. Spider-Man on PS4, and now remastered on PS5, lands you in the shoes of an experienced and modern-day Peter Parker. In fact, the origin story of our hero is even non-existent in this game, as Peter has been Spider-Man for nearly 8 years, making him 23 years old. This means we don't get the repetitive jokes of, "Oh crap, I can climb walls and shoot webs out of my arms." This time, Spider-Man already has a history with the characters everyone knows. Kingpin is doing dirty business work, Peter has relationship trouble, and multiple iconic characters are stuck in the raft, which for some reason is just sitting on the East River of New York. Web swinging is at the core of the Spider-Man identity, so if you get this wrong, it ruins the entire fun of being Spider-Man. Luckily, Insomniac granted us the best feeling Spider-Man, even comparing better to the old Spider-Man games on the PlayStation. After a bit of practice, web swinging was effortless and equally satisfying to pull off crazy maneuvers while chasing down crooks. While you're swinging around the concrete jungle, everything you look at can be zipped onto to perform combos that allow you to gain speed so you never faceplant into a building. But once you pull off a super long combo, dang, does that serotonin run. I've caught myself just webbing around New York aimlessly for hours without a single mission completed. Speaking of missions, they're the pretty basic open world missions that you can think of. Collect this, find that, defeat this enemy, but they all feel slightly different than, let's say, all the Assassin's Creed games. Some of the collectible missions can somewhat feel tedious at times, but they never really feel out of the way. Usually it's just kinda close by after finishing a major mission. The missions that include clearing waves of Kingpin's henchmen out of the construction sites are selectively sneaky at the start until you defeat one guy wrong and then you have a bunch more spawning for about 3 more waves. Spidey's new web of gadgets give these long battles an interesting flair, but I never used more than about 3 out of the 9 throughout my entire playthrough, which I wish there was some more reasons to use the other gadgets. Another layer to your conflict resolutions is in nearly 30 unlockable suits that each come with their own abilities. These suits are all callbacks to the versions of Spider-Man found in the Spider-Verse, including Spider-Punk, Spider-Man 2099, the Secret Wars suit,
"This city will bend to my will, and you're the first to disobey."
and even suits featured from the big screen. The extra collectible side missions are pretty cool too, since they give you some fun Easter eggs that reference different characters that we don't see in the game. I won't get much into the story here, but I'll quickly say that it's an engaging narrative filled with great writing and dialogue. Every cutscene feels like it's a necessary addition to the story and never overstay their welcome, so you can get right back into the game. The cutscenes also expand on the Peter Parker side of Spider-Man by showing us the power dynamic between a regular character and Peter Parker himself. Everything you see Peter do is relatable. For example, in the opening cinematic, you see that Peter needs to choose between fighting a few of Kingpin's thugs or pay the rent that he owes or face eviction. Peter being Peter, he decides to chase the crooks, but later on, we see that the consequences of his actions as he comes back to a forcibly evicted apartment. It also conveys that underneath the Spider-Man mask, Peter is just a regular guy that still loves helping people. Every moment I played Spider-Man back in April, I've been itching to get back into the game, due to its engaging story and phenomenal gameplay. Marvel's Spider-Man unquestionably lands in S tier. I don't think anything could top this top tier superhero game. Not in a million years. Never, ever. I think Insomniac just peaked. Goodbye Ratchet, goodbye Clank. You'll never see a better superhero game than this.